So it seems like there is even more going on with Neuro Sama. Now, I thought this was quite funny because recently I've been doing a little bit of research into a lot of the Chacha, your V-mum situation, which was going on. If you don't know, obviously she made a joke about ice and it's, all blown up into a big drama. I've got videos on that if you guys want to go see that, but essentially I was scrolling through some other platforms, including places like Blue Sky, and I stumbled across a couple of other VTuber Twitter posts alongside this research to do with Neuro Sama, and obviously this was, near the end of the subathon, if not after the subathon too, and people are starting to get so bad to the point where they are calling for some absolutely unhinged things towards Vedal and also Neuro Sama as well, which I think is pretty crazy. And many people have been commenting on this, and I just kind of wanted to share it because recently I did make a Twitter post which kind of blew up a little bit of saying, so the same people who were going after Chacha on Blue Sky also called for Vedal to be arrested when Neuro Sama hit those records. Honestly, I'm kind of glad these people were contained on a different platform. And yeah, this was the tweet that I saw, and whenever I first saw it, I thought this was a joke, but I don't think it is. Maybe it is, but again, I don't think it is. As I looked through a lot of their account as well, and yeah, they say Vedal should be arrested for fraud and Neuro Sama should be shut down, and that is an opinion that they genuinely have to believe. So yeah, they want Vedal to be arrested for the recent subathon kind of records and things that he's been hitting for fraud. And obviously, yeah, you got people like Alara saying, what is this? That's like, I know, right? I hope it's a joke. And yeah, a lot of people saying it's like going to a zoo of idiots and getting to point and laugh at them. It said, what is wrong with these people? Blue Sky, the gift that keeps on giving. It said, physical representation of Blue Sky, right? And yeah, a lot of other people saying it's really a special kind of containment out of there, which, yeah, obviously, there's been a ton of other posts and things that have come out, not just to do Neuro Sama, but also just VTubers in general. Because if you guys remember, the last situation we covered with Blue Sky and VTubers was actually to do with Coronet. Coronet was being attacked by Blue Sky for essentially playing Hogwarts Legacy, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. Because again, Hogwarts Legacy, I don't see any problem with it. I know obviously, J.K. Rowling and stuff has some what was it, like anti-trans or whatever things that she displays, but at the end of the day, it's a Hogwarts Harry Potter game. Like, Harry Potter is one of the biggest kind of franchises out there. I don't think anybody's going to get too mad if you play it, right? And obviously, people did get mad. We saw with the whole Silverveil stuff, people were trying to go after her to the point where she started, crying on stream about it because, again, obviously she was getting harassed left and right, literally just for playing a game. And it seems like Coronet was getting the same kind of backlash from Blue Sky, literally, a couple of years after, Hogwarts Legacy came out and people started playing it, right? So, again, I do think it is pretty crazy that, some people like this exist over on that platform. And it seems like only on this platform these people exist, right? Because I looked at more posts, because there's even more, by the way. This isn't it. There's another post here, which I found reposted by the same person, by the way, saying, there's no way that this gets even worse. First, Blue Sky users were calling for Vedal to be arrested, and now they're saying the Neuro Sama is demon tech and should not exist. There's no way these people are real, bro. And again, I thought this was a joke whenever I first saw it, but again, I don't think it is a joke. They're saying, I've seen people who are ostensibly anti-AI say that this robot streamer is okay because she's different and not like the other AI. And it made me want to bang my head against the wall. She's not real, and this tech is just demon tech. It should not exist. So yeah, obviously they're saying it's demon tech, like it's coming from the underworld, and Neuro Sama is secretly a ploy by Satan to overtake the VTubing space and corrupt everybody's minds. Of course not. Like, it's so stupid. And I really hope they are joking with that one, because I think it's one of the most dumbest takes I think I've ever seen, calling Neuro Sama demon tech. That is definitely one that I have not seen before. And yeah, alongside obviously people calling for Vedal to be arrested, which I do think is absolutely ridiculous too. Now, obviously some people as well in the comments were saying stuff like, why are you framing this as a Blue Sky thing when you can find the same stuff here? Screams grifting retard, which again, I said to them, show me a post on Twitter of them saying that Vedal should be arrested and Neuro Sama is demon tech, but then I'll concede it, right? Because, of course, if you can show me proof that this behavior is also taking place on Twitter, then of course I'll be like, okay, fine, fair enough. It is also taking place on Twitter, but I haven't seen any of that. It's been about an hour. They are still yet to show me any proof. So I think that this person obviously was just trying to say something and didn't have any proof to back it up, which I think is honestly pretty crazy, right? Because they're saying obviously I'm grifting and whatever by saying it's blue sky. But the thing is, right, two dots, they make a line, and they are both on blue sky saying these unhinged things. I literally searched up stuff like Vedal arrested or Vedal, demon tech or whatever, and only the responses to my tweets come up. So there is nobody, actually saying this over on Twitter, but there is definitely people saying it over on Blue Sky. So, people saying that, oh, you're trying to do it because you're trying to make Blue Sky look bad. Well, it's the only place that I can find this kind of behavior. And if it's the only place I can find it, then surely it's a problem with the platform and the people that are on it, right? Again, I do think people are going absolutely crazy over that because, yeah, as I said, show me an example of it happening on Twitter and then I'll concede it. But nobody can seem to do that, which I think is quite funny. People saying, I'm getting the impression they think that all AI products' success is inherently based around deception and fudge numbers by tech bros, misleading regular folk. So seeing a project that's openly AI build a huge fan base complete with fan art and collaborations breaks that worldview. I said, I'm all for Twitter rivals, man, but Blue Sky just makes Twitter look like heaven. Which, yeah, I mean, Twitter isn't exactly a good place either, right? But I think that, Blue Sky... God, I wouldn't want to be on there as full time, right? Obviously, I look over there to find idiots like this, but yeah, in terms of actually scrolling it every day, God, I could not do that. They say, sadly, not surprised, so much stupidity. People saying it's not demon tech. She was created by a tutu god that transcended humanity's love and dedication. Lol. They've been on Reddit too much. They have burned their brain cells. So yeah, obviously, they're just bringing up that. We're saying trying to arrest people for crimes that never happened. Is Blue Sky the HOA of social media or something? Then nothing new. And people saying, I hate that Gen AI and its consequences. Now, you can't say you used artificial intelligence on anything. Even if it was for something, we've been using it for long before this blight. Nuance cannot exist while this blind rage continues. Then don't get me wrong, I despise AI, but Neuro is an exception because she's not being used to actively take jobs from others. She's for entertainment, which... Again, I do see a little bit of a, they're saying she's not actively trying to take from jobs. I mean, no. But also, you think in the future, where content creators could be replaced by AI, she kind of does. But as I said, I don't care about that. That's not something that I, believe. But yeah, obviously, that's what they're saying there. I said, bro, we already have Demon Tech. It's called the Ever Demon. Saying, yeah, these are some of the other posts as well. Saying, this is worse. Saying, Vedal does not get enough hate for working with racists and neo-Nazis and deluding himself into thinking that his LLM is his daughter. And also there's this post here as well saying, I would say more, but sadly elaborating on, I think Vedal deserves the same treatment as Elon Musk and Sam Altman deserve would get me suspended. Which I think is crazy. I don't know exactly what they are elaborating to there, but I'm assuming they're not a big fan of Elon Musk or Sam Altman. And they probably want to, again, that almost seems like a threat. So I definitely will look into that a little bit further because that is also pretty crazy too. But yeah, I mean, this just shows you how many blind haters there are out there who will obviously go to any length to make, Vedal look bad or make Neurosama look bad or make anybody look bad that they dislike. And I do think it's getting to the point now where it's pretty ridiculous, right? People have had enough. People don't care. And yeah, I mean, it is pretty crazy, right? That just a small little stream like this can really cause such a big, reaction from some people in the VTubing community, or I guess not even the VTubing community, just like people who, watching VTubers and stuff, saying that, Vedal should be arrested and that, the Neuro Sama is demon tech. It's just crazy, right? I don't know why these people exist. And again, as I said, I thought it was a joke at first, but it's becoming very, very obvious that this is not a joke and these people actually believe this. So yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of cooked for the future, for the future of humanity. But hey, I'll keep you guys up to date if there's anything else on this, because again, I thought it was a very interesting couple comments that have been made. And as I said, I'll do some more research into some of these other accounts that have apparently been spreading some stuff as well, because I do think it does need to be called out. I think it does need to be kind of platformed, because again, the only way you can stop people from behaving like this is to show people how stupid they look, and then hopefully that will, slow them down a little bit, right? But yeah, for now, that is about all I got. If you guys did enjoy this video, sorry, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.